Open up with you.
Open up, bro. I'm checking for you.
Alright, Shalom, we come out every week to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, America. First, we want to give praises to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, B'Kakadash.
Alright, double honors to the elders and to the brothers out there teaching in truth and sincerity.
Man, like the brother said, man, we came out here to prophesy the downfall of America, right? You know, through biblical prophecy. All right, the word prophecy to say before, man. Every time the Lord kingdom down, all right, the Lord, here, can you get that, get Jeremiah 28. I think it's Jeremiah 28, it says, the prophets before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries and great kingdoms. 28. I think 28:7. Sorry, 7. Yeah, it's Jeremiah 28:7.
Okay.
Go ahead, get the ball. Let me say this. Before the Lord, every time the Lord overthrew a kingdom, all right, Egypt. And the kingdom of America is soon to be overthrown. Overthrown by who? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, which is the true name of the Father and His Son, man, which the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahweh being the Father and Yahweh Shai being the Son. Alright? They're coming back, or Yahweh Shai is coming back in the name of his Father to overthrow this kingdom. Go ahead.
And in the ears of all the people.
And in the ears of all the people. We gotta prophesy for our own people, to wake them up, either to seal them for destruction or seal them for we gotta prophesy to you, Israelites, and to the heathens, man. Go ahead.
Right, verse 8, the prophets that have been before me
and before thee of old. Who are the prophets before us? Isaiah, Jeremiah, all right, Hosea, all the prophets, Yahweh Shai. All right, all of these prophets have prophesied against many countries and great kingdoms. Of what? Of war?
Of war, and of evil, and of pestilence.
See, this is a great country of war, of evil, and of pestilence, man. All right, this country, that word pestilence goes into plagues. All right, this country plagues our people, man. Plagues our people with drugs, man, and low finances, where we can't get ahead, to keep the curses under us, man. You know, this kingdom plagues us, and it's of evil. Right now, what's trending right now is the pedophilia ring. I mean, it's just now coming to the light, but it's been going on since the foundation of America, man. It's been going on ever since Esau. Esau still to this day and used to sleep with animals, man. Bestiality. He's just a vile man, man. So this kingdom is going to be vile because it's ran by Esau Edom. So it's a war of evil and of pestilence, man. Is this not a kingdom of war and bloodshed? How is this kingdom got? It was got through the blood of the Native Americans, man. And it was built off the back of the Negroes.
We're in civil war right now.
That's right. We're in a spiritual war, man. We're in civil, man. These people are rising up against this government. You know, these people are rioting, destroying the economic system, which they actually want, according to Esau's agenda. You know, but these people are rising up, man.
You go down there now, it's like been a ghost town.
Yeah, it's a ghost town, man. First of all, people ain't got no money because of this damn pandemic. Everybody either can't qualify for unemployment.
The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
That's right. Can you get Malachi 2:8? Yeah, man. The prophet that prophesied peace, when the words of a prophet come to pass, then it's going to be known that who the Lord truly sent. Because you got a lot of Israelite camps out there, man. You got a lot of Israelite camps, and from the outside looking in, you're going to think we're all the same, because we all stand on the street and we teach the Bible. But what are we teaching? See, the Lord's going to come back and say, whatever happens, and whoever gets redeemed, that's the one who the Lord deemed a true prophet. Not one that just professes he's a prophet. when the words of a prophet come to pass, then it shall be known that the Lord hath truly sent him. You know? So we are seeing here, we're going to let the Lord judge between me and thee. Who got it right, man? Because there's a lot of Israelite camps out there that teach their congregation the wrong thing. You know?
All right, Malachi 2, verse 8. 6. Malachi 2, verse 6. The law of truth was in his mouth, and iniquity was found in his lips.
Was not found. Iniquity, no. Equity. I think it's an equity. The law of truth is in his mouth, and iniquity is not. Okay.
Iniquity was not found in his lips.
God, that's the characteristic of a prophet. Go ahead.
He walked with me in peace and equity, and did turn many away from iniquity.
See, that's the role of the prophet, man. He walked with me in peace. The Lord walks with us in peace, and he turned many away from iniquity. Because we telling you, we're coming out here for our people. We're not only coming out here to tell these Gentiles their judgment, we're also rising up the house of David, man. Telling our people to arise out of this deep slumber that they're in. You know? So we're also causing many people to turn from their wickedness. All right, that's the duty of a prophet. That's the role of a prophet. It's characteristics of a prophet. Go ahead.
Verse 7, for the priest
If you want to know anything about spirituality or true judgment, then go to a priest, man. Go to a prophet. Go to a man of the Lord. Go ahead.
For he is the messenger
That the Lord has called us to come and teach these people, to tell them that they are the true, that their true nationality is the as a Jew, man, as the Israelites, not these so-called white men. You know, it's you. You are the true Jews, man. That's the message that we're coming to deliver. This is the message that the Lord has embedded in us to come and say. You know,
that's the gospel. That's the good news.
exactly.
That
was it.
It's the book of Jeremiah, 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Yep.
Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
So this thing is predestinated, man. All right, we didn't wake up one day and say, okay, I guess I'll be a prophet. It's not something that you choose to do. This is not one of those careers that you go to college for and then I choose to do this. The Lord has to choose you. Hey, the scripture says, you have not chosen me, for I have chosen you. You know? So the Lord said, before I formed thee in the belly, I sanctified thee. Before I knew thee, I ordained thee to be a prophet among the nations. You know? More?
Yeah. Verse 6, then said I, the Most High, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. Verse 7.
Because he was young. He was a young man. He said, I cannot speak, for I am a child. Because he felt that the older men were superior of him. And due respect, like, because when you're amongst older men, you know that you don't know as much as they do. But what the Lord said?
Verse 7. But the Most High said unto me, say now, I am a child. Thou shalt
and don't be afraid of them. You have faith in me to fight your battle, man. You know, and he actually told Jeremiah. This is the duty of a prophet, man. This is the role of a prophet. You know.
Then the Most High put forth his hand and
you know. So when we speak in the words of the Lord, you know, because we delivering the message, like the brother just pulled in that Malachi. We delivering the message, all right? And the message is to wake up out of your sleep, man. Arise out of slumber. Don't stop thinking this place is going to last forever, because it's not. And when the end comes, you're going to be terrified. We're giving you the antidote to not be terrified in that day, but to be glad, to have a sound mind in the day of chaos, in the day of trouble.
Verse 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out, to pull down, to destroy, to throw down, and to plant.
Exactly. Oh, that's cold. It says to root out, to destroy, to throw down. Because what the scripture says, I have hewed them down by my servants, the prophets. What prophet going around slinging a sword, hewing people down? Hew means to cut. So what prophet, going around swinging his sword, cutting people's heads off, killing people? We don't do that. But we are killing these people by the word and the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. We slaying these people by the words, man. We sealing them up. When these people ride past and they hear the words that we're speaking and they turn the blind eye, amen. The Lord is not gonna deliver them in that day. He's gonna deliver them to the slaughter. He's not gonna save them. That's how we're hewing these people down. It says and it also said to plant. So what's that seed that we're planting is the seed of righteousness. We're turning many away from, as a collective whole, we're turning many away from their evil ways, man. Like me, or this brother, or him. When you come up here, when you're an Israelite, when you're a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, and you realize that the true power is Yahweh and His Son is Yahweh Shai, and you adopt these laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you don't necessarily have to come out here and do what we're doing. You don't have to do that. All you have to do is believe on the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and you have to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. Including the high holy days, and just seek after your true heritage and culture, and the Lord can deliver you for that, man. And that's what we're coming to plant. We're coming to plant seeds of righteousness. We're coming to plant, and we're coming to tear down, because the Lord said, "Well, I have consumed them with the spirit of my mouth." He said that in Thessalonians. He said, "I've consumed them with the spirit of my mouth." And they're going to be destroyed with the brightness of my coming. So the Lord is consuming.
Thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me.
God, control and surveillance. He was the so-called camera in today's society. All right, a watchman will sit at the top of the tower and survey the area for incoming attack. So they will be the first. They will be the first. What do you call it in the army? First line of first responder.
First line of defense.
First line of defense, man. The watchman is the first line of defense because they got to spot. Now we're gonna give you the knowledge to evade the evil day, to build yourself up for that day, to prepare. Spiritual.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
Oh, let me get this up real quick. He said, that we the watchmen, right? To blow. They had different trumpets to blow. And when you blow that trumpet, they would know certain things. You'll blow a war trumpet for war. You'll blow a high holy day trumpet because like the Passover, you blow a trumpet. You have different trumpets for different things, to signify different things. Just like today.
You saw that when a tornado comes, they let off the tornado alarm.
Exactly. It's a horn for tornadoes. It's a horn for earthquakes. And they got a horn for missiles. Same thing. Because man, honestly, everything in this society that got from the scriptures, to tell you the truth.
Verse 18, and when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked way, iniquity,
Lying hand. That's if a man is wicked and you know what to tell him and you do not do anything.
the wicked, and he turned not from his wicked way, nor
And he turned not from.
delivered thy soul.
See, we're coming out here not only to plant seeds in people, but to deliver our own soul. Because what the Lord said, that this gospel should be preached throughout the four corners of the earth.
To the men that sigh and cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof.
Kind of, when you say go through the midst of the city and the midst of Jerusalem, it's talking about the people. Those are possible Israelites, man. So it's talking about the people. We were people before we were a place. Israel was a people.
That I spare neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any man upon whom is blood, and begin at my sanctuary, and they begin at the ancient man which was before the house.
Exactly. So that mark, it says set a mark in the midst of the foreheads of people that sighed and cried. Because we're sighing and crying for the abominations thereof that be done in the city. What are we saying? Can you get a Habakkuk 2? I think it's 2. Or is it 1? Yeah, 1. But yeah, man, we're seeing wrong judgment proceeding. We're seeing the iniquity in this place. We're coming out and crying out to the Lord, man, raising our people up. You know? So the Lord's going to put that mark upon our the men that are doing that, whoever it applies to, forehead. And when you go into the Hebrew word, that word mark, the Hebrew word there is tawah, which means exempt from judgment. It's a cut. But this mark that he just got in Ezekiel, this mark is tawah. You know, it's one word is from death. He's going to deliver them from being enslaved by the sword. You know, so, yeah.
One or two.
I think it's 1. Yeah.
You read Ezekiel, book of Ezekiel, chapter 13. 13.
13:1.
Okay, I'll start at 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts,
Yep.
hear ye the word of the Lord.
See, the Lord was prophesying against the prophets that prophesied out of their own hearts, saying, hear ye the word of the Lord. That's part of the filthy abominations of this society. Those prophets that's prophesying out of their own heart, man, those are not, them men are not going to receive that mark from exempt from judgment. That mark, that tawah. They're not going to receive that mark. They're going to be judged, and the Lord said, start at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient of the gate. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 3. Thus saith the Lord of power, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing.
See, woe means destruction. Destruction to the foolish prophets that prophesy their own spirit and have seen nothing. They haven't seen any vision. For the Lord haven't came to them. The Spirit of the Lord didn't raise them up to speak. But they speak it anyway. You know?
O Israel, thy prophets are like foxes in the deserts.
A fox is a very cunning animal. A fox, it hunts. It's a predator, you know, but it preys on the weak. It gets its food by deceiving and being mischievous and sneaking around and hiding. And that's why they have that fox on that cartoon, Dora the Explorer. It's a fox on that. Because he swipes, man. A swiper is a thief. It's like the foxes in the desert.
Ye got into the gaps neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Exactly, man. They haven't gone up to the gaps. They haven't gone up to the breaches. See, a lot of these people walking around, especially in the congregation, like followers, they have gaps in their belief. They have things that they're not sure about. They have holes in their doctrine. So the duty of a prophet is to give them the answer to those holes. Well, what about hell? If you do, what happened after you die? See, that's but like I said, man, the Lord, He said, what? You haven't gone up to the gaps. Neither have you made up the hedge. So you're not filling in these people disbelief. You're not filling in the holes where they got gaps set and they believe. You're not setting a hedge for Israel. The hedge is what? The hedge is protection. All right, protection against the evil day of the Lord. So you're not protecting them with what? The right inside. These are the things we're coming out here to do. To cry inside to prophecies or a vision. You know? The Lord didn't send you out there to speak. But you're saying
And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word.
They have made others to hope that they have confirmed the word, man. So you making other people hope on falsehoods and lies. You know?
It's like TD Snakes, that peace and prosperity gospel.
Yes, bro. And when the scriptures say when the prophet shall speak peace, when the word of that prophet shall come to pass, then the Lord will be known who the Lord truly sent. You know? Okay.
Verse 7. Have ye not seen a vain vision? And have ye not spoken a lying divination?
Yep.
Whereas ye say, the Lord saith it, albeit I have not spoken. Therefore thus saith the Lord, power, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore behold, I am against you, saith the Lord power.
Yep. So the Lord is against those people that speak lies